Road rage. Y'all ever been there? I have. Why you're not mad at traffic, you're just carrying too much inside. Let's dive into that thing. Grab it by the steering wheel for just a minute. You ever been cruising down the road, mind your own business, and somebody cuts you off like they got a death wish? Next thing you know, your daggone blood pressure's higher than gas prices, and you're yelling things through the windshield that'd make your grandmama just faint, probably. Yeah, I've been there too. But I'm telling you, road rage really ain't about the road. It's about all that stuff building up inside of you. Let's talk about that. What's underneath all that honking, cussing, brake slamming, and how to finally let it go? Now look, y'all, driving these days is like a full contact sport, I ain't kidding you. Folks riding your bumper like they're trying to merge with your soul, texting while doing 80, weaving like they're auditioning for the Fast and the Furious movie. Here's how to deal with that. That volcano inside of you, it ain't about them. It's all about that stuff you didn't deal with before you got behind the wheel. You carrying around stress from work, worry from home, that fight you had last night, and the 10 things you're pretending ain't bothering you. Till that Nissan Altima does something stupid, then boom, you detonate. Does that sound familiar? Well, here's the truth about that thing. Road rage is just unprocessed emotion looking for a place to deadgum explode. When you feel powerless in life, you try to take control wherever you can, even if it's through a steering wheel. And a horn, probably. You ain't mad at that guy in the pickup truck. You're mad that maybe you've been disrespected. Maybe nobody listened to you that day. Life keeps pushing your buttons, and you got nowhere to unload. So that car in front of you, he becomes a target for all that built up pain. But you know what? It don't have to be that way. A red face, a tight chest, maybe a court date, and a whole lot of regrets all it's going to get you. Let's break this thing down and try to understand what you're really feeling. When you feel that road rage bubble up, ask yourself, am I mad about this? Or am I mad about everything else? You're probably tired of being disrespected, feeling disrespected, carrying the weight of the world. It don't slow down. That's tough. You ain't angry, you're just overwhelmed, and that car that cut you off, that's just a straw that broke that emotional tailgate. Let's face it. Now let's talk about how to take that pressure off before you snap. And let's just put this baby back in reverse and come up with some solutions. Maybe you can build some buffer time in your travel. If you're always rushing, every delay is going to feel personal. Leave about 10 minutes early and get yourself a room to breathe. Breathe before you blast. When you feel your face heating up, do this. Inhale and exhale for 4 seconds. They call it box breathing. I call it keeping your butt out of jail. Narrate that car with compassion. Instead of saying, what a moron, try saying, maybe they're late. Maybe they're late for something. Maybe they're struggling. Maybe their kid's sick. Maybe they're just having a bad day like me. Heck, I don't know. You ain't really excusing their behavior. You're just choosing your peace over poison. Process that before you drive, Journal, talk it out, walk it off. Don't bring all your emotional baggage on the highway and then expect everything to go smooth. Here's where your old Uncle Tommy Ray's going to be real with you. You're bigger than that rage. Listen, friend, you ain't a bad person for feeling rage. You're a good person who's been through a lot and don't know where to put it. But there's a better way. You don't have to go 0 to nuclear every time somebody makes a dumb move on the road. That really ain't you. You stay calm. You keep your power. You can just drive home in peace and not be sitting in your truck afterwards steaming about how somebody cut you off and how you should have yelled louder. You ain't got to win every car battle. You just got to win your own peace back. So next time somebody tailgates you, like they're trying to draft off your bumper, remember this. You got nothing to prove to a fool who don't know how to drive. Let them go. Let them go. You're not fighting for the road. You're fighting for peace. And that peace, my friend, is worth more than your ego getting the last word. If you ever yelled at your windshield like it owed you money, hit that like button. Drop me a comment. Peace over road rage. I'm driving smarter. That's what I want you to type. Subscribe for more redneck wisdom with an old heart that's got a lot of horsepower. Till next time, it's your Uncle Tommy Ray reminding you. If you wouldn't say it at a red light with your grandmama sitting in the car, maybe it don't need saying at all. Love y'all.